Hi everyone, my name is Christy and I'm bringing you another tutorial today on a pattern that I accidentally come up with while trying to make a ring. It is called the Ring of Bling, and I've made four different colors, and this in here is made with pink and silver. And this one is made out of black rondels with the lilac Swarovskis. You can barely see them, but this is really pretty. And then I made one out of my greens and with my taupe tilas. And then I made a red and white one. So they're really easy to make. So what you're going to need is you are going to need 9 tilas of your choice of color. You're going to need 10 size 3 or 4 millimeter bicone. I'm using a canary yellow. You're going to need some real tiny, I'm not sure what size these are, but you're going to need 18 of these rondels. You're going to need 9 montees, and these are the ones with the X on the back. And you're going to need some size 15 seed beads. Also, you're going to need a stop bead. You're going to need an arm span of fireline, and I'm using .006 in the white. And you're going to need a size 10 or 12 beading needle. You're going to need a pair of cutters. You're going to need a pair of flat nose pliers. You are going to need any size jump ring that you choose. And I'm just going to grab one of these just because it's convenient. Alright. So, we're just going to get right into this. The first thing you want to do is you want to go ahead and thread on your stop bead. And you want to go through your stop bead a couple times to make sure that it is secure, and you don't need much of a tail, just one where you can tie it at the end. So go through that a couple times, just like that. Alright, now this is simple and just easy, straight to the point. What you're going to do is you're going to pick up a rondel, a tila, a rondel, a tila, and you're going to do that until you are all out of tilas. Use every one of them that you have, which is 9. Push them down. And you need very little materials for this. You just pick them all up, just switching back and forth. A tila, a rondel, a tila, a rondel, and you want to end in a tila, and this is what you should have. Okay. Now what you want to do is you want to go back through every single one of them. You want to go back through all of them. You want to reinforce this. So just hang on to that tail and run back through every one of them, pulling your thread tight to secure that circle. Okay, and then when you get to your tail, where your tail is, go ahead and go through that rondel and that tila. Okay, so you want to go through the rondel and the tila. And then the tila that you're coming out of, you want to go in through the second hoe of it, okay? So just like that, and pull. And that's what you're going to have. You're going to be coming out of that tila. Now, all you have to do is pick up a rondel and go through that second hoe of that tila. And that's it, all the way around. That's what you want to do. You're going to pick up a tila, go through that second hoe. And this is going to start forming a pretty tight circle, which is exactly what you want. Just make sure that you pick up a rondel every time you go through your next tila. And you have one more to add. So go ahead and pick that up, go through your tila and your rondel, so you want to go through the tila and the rondel, okay, tila and the rondel, and you want to go ahead and pull. Okay, so now you want to get your 15s. And you want to pick up 7 of them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You pick up 7. And you want to skip the tila and go in through your rondel. And you're going to do that all the way around. Pick up 7 and you go through your rondel, skipping your tila every time. I'm sorry that you guys have to watch me pick them up, but I haven't got pause on my camera. So now the reason why I chose white, which is probably not the best color for a tutorial, is because that's all I had left. I shot one before with the purple and the black, but it just didn't turn out right. So I thought, well, I better do it again. So anyways, you just want to keep going around, picking up 7 15s. Going through your rondel, 7 15s. Going through your rondel. And you have one more set of 15s. Okay, now you're going to go through the rondel only. Okay? Don't go through them other seed beads. Just go through your rondel. Okay? See that? You're going to pull, and now you're going to go over to this rondel right next to the one you're coming out of, and you're going to go up through that, going towards yourself, and you're going to pull, and that thread will be hidden. Don't worry about it. Okay, now you're going to do the same on this other side. You're going to pick up 7 seed beads, and you're going to go through the rondel, and you're going to make your way all the way around till you have done each and every one of them. And remember to pick up 7. Now the music I'm listening to, I make a playlist for whatever moods I'm in. Sometimes I listen to country, sometimes I listen to gospel, sometimes I listen to contemporary Christian. It all depends on what mood I'm in. And sometimes I listen to a mixture, which is what I'm listening to now. It's got Matchbox 20, Toby Mac, DC Talk, Jackie Wilson. So it just all depends on what kind of mood I'm in. Some of these are going to start getting a little hard to get through, so you just want to just maneuver it the best way you can to get your needle through there. Going through the rondel. And this is also going to make this stronger and sturdier as you're going around. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we've got a couple more. And this is really fast, really easy, very simple. Going through the rondel. And then just move that stop bead over to the side if you know, just to get it out of your way so you can get to that rondel. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, now you're going to go through, on your last one, you're going to go through the rondel, and then 4 of the seed beads that you put on. Okay? So you're going to go through the rondel and 4 seed beads. And if you can't get them all at once, that's alright. Not a big deal. Okay? Now, this is where you're going to add your montees. You're going to pick up a montee, and then you're going to go through, over on the other side, you're going to count up to 4. You're going to go through that 4 seed beads, the rondel, and 4 seed beads. So, you're going to go through 4 seed beads across from where your thread's coming out. You're going to go across, you're going to go through 4 seed beads, the rondel, and 4 seed beads. Okay? And you're going to pull, and you're going to have to make sure that your rondel, or that your montee, is setting up right. Okay? Then you're going to pick up another montee, go over to the other side. Okay? You're going to come over to this side. You're going to count up to 4. And you're going to go through the last 4, your rondel, and the next 4 seed beads. you're going to pull. Okay, and that's all you're going to montee. You're going to count 4 C beads. You're going to go down the last 4 C beads on the opposite side,
the rondel, and then the next 4 C beads on your next set. Okay, and that's all you're going to do. Make sure that your montees are setting up correctly. So again, a montee, go through your last 4 C beads on the opposite side, and your last 4 C beads, your rondel, and your next 4 C beads. Hopefully you can see that. Okay, and then you're just going to pull. Adjust your montee where it's setting right, and that's what you're going to do, and make your way all the way around your ring. Now make sure you don't skip any of the C beads in your sets of 4. Because you're going to be upset if you have to go back through and on everything. Just pick up them C beads that you missed. Up at 4th C bead, go through all them, the rondel, and then the next 4 C beads. And that's just what you do. It's really easy. And I know this white is hard to see, and I'm sorry. I'll tell you, I just had problems with that last video, and the sound was all messed up and had glitches in it. I didn't like it, so I deleted it. Said I'll just do it again, whatever. So, some of these C beads as you go along are going to be hard to get, and you're going to have to maneuver them. But just take your time. They can be frustrating. Can be very frustrating at times. Now make sure that all your montees are facing the right way. Okay, now we're at our last montee, so go ahead and pick it up. Now you're going to go through the 4 C beads, the rondel, and 3 C beads, the next 3 C beads. Okay, so you're going to go through the 4 C beads, the rondel, and then the next 3 C beads. Okay, only 3 this time. Make sure that they're setting right. Okay, now you're going to take where your thread is coming out, out of focus, where your thread is coming out, you want to just go in through that montee, the back part of the montee. Okay, just like that. And this is where you add your crystals. You're going to pick up a 15, a crystal, and a 15, and then you're going to go straight into your next montee. Okay? So you're just going to go straight into your next montee where they are setting. The crystal is setting in between your montees. And you are going to do that all the way around, picking up a C-bead, a crystal, and a C-bead, going through the next montee. You are going to do that all the way around. And don't forget to add them C-beads. And just give it a little tug every time you add a crystal, because you want that to be tight in there. I mean, you don't want this to be real loose, or loose at all for that fact. So you just go around picking up a size 15 C bead, a crystal, and a size 15 C bead, going through your montee. Size 15 crystal, C bead, go through your montee. 15 crystal, 15, go through your montee. Okay, now we're going to add our last crystal. You're going to go through that montee and through the next 15 and the next crystal. So you're going to go through the montee, the 15, and the crystal. Okay? Now we're going to put our bell on there. You're going to pick up 6 size 15 C beads, your crystal. Okay, go ahead and let them drop. Then you're going to pick up 2 size 15 C beads, your jump ring, and 2 more size 15 C beads. Now you're going to you're going to skip the 2 C beads you put on, and you're going to go through the crystal and the first 2 C beads after the crystal. Okay, while you're hanging on to your jump ring, and you're going to pull. Just try not to get it all messed up like I have. Okay, and then you're going to pick up 4 size 15s, and you're going to go back through that crystal and make a circle. And you're going to pull. Alright, and you have your bell. Now go ahead and go through that work again to reinforce it, because you don't want it to come apart. I'm just going to add a little extra strength. Always remember that you need to reinforce. It just reassures the strength and the lasting of the piece. So it takes a little extra minute or two, but it's worth it. Especially if you're making a piece for someone. and then go back through your crystal again. Okay, and then just go back through your crystal, your sea bead, your Monte crystal, your sea beads. Just go back through all them again, just to reinforce it. And you're getting over there to where your tail is so you can tie it off. And like I said, it gives it that extra reinforcement, which is always good to have. Giving it a little tight pull as you're going along, because it's going to be a little loose, so you want to definitely go through it. Just tighten it up a little bit. Okay, make sure you don't get your tail caught up in there. Just give it a nice tug. Okay. Now, you want to go through that Monte. The sea bead before you get to that Monte. Okay, after you've made it all the way around, you want to slide in, going back towards you in the sea beads that are on the side next to your rondel and your tila. Go through that rondel, if you can. Go through the rondel. Now you're just going to go back to where your tail is so you can tie it off. And this is what you will have. I know it's not easy to see because it's white, but there it is. Very pretty ring of bling, and they are very pretty. And you take and put them on a chain, or make you a beaded, neck piece for it. So there it is. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and please subscribe to my channel, leave me a comment, and like me on Facebook on the Mac page. Have a great day. Thank you.